I think I'm selling my camera. And that's a pretty big statement from me. This is kind of like, I don't know. I'm not 100. By the way, I was going to take a shower and I'm still going to take a shower. That's why I'm dressed like a Jedi, just because I had my, like, this, my cardigan, I guess, on. I just wrapped it because I was too lazy to actually get dressed for this video. Anyway, so I just wanted to say this in a way because I think I'm going to sell my camera for my YouTube channel, which is kind of a giant deal. When, if you don't know, I was a DP. I was a professional kind of, cinematographer. I wonder if I can, my website's still up just because, I had a lot of fun with my website. So I don't want to like let it go away. But all my work, so much of my work, where's my, yeah, so much of my work, all of this was shot on my camera. You know what I mean? And so many great projects that was just, we killed ourselves over, and it's all with this camera. You know what I mean? And I don't want to like go crazy, but that project was shot on the camera. You know what I mean? All of this, that was shot on red, but that was shot on the camera. That was red. Some of this is red. That's a red Komodo. So not all of this was shot on my camera, but a lot of like hardcore, like special project. This was Ursa. This was my first project on Ursa. This was Ursa. And the camera I'm selling it, like I've been saying over and over, is the Ursa Mini Pro. This was my first technically feature film that I shot, was Ursa. All these music videos, like it's like a special camera. You know what I mean? But here it is. And it's like, oh man, when I was younger, all I wanted was this camera. All I wanted. And like, man, I have like the SSD recorder on it. I have CFast. I have all these handles and the V mount batteries. And this freaking beast, man. This is just a Ursa Mini Pro G1. So it's not the G2. And it's been battle tested. Got some plates on it and stuff. So it's not stock. I guess you could call it that. I don't know. I don't know, man. When I bought that, I was like, dude, I'm making it. And then there's a lot of projects that I shot that I'm so proud of. But I don't use it. I haven't used it, I think, in over a year. I think with it. I didn't want to sell this like Canon lens. It was a 24 to 70 2.8 Canon L glass, pristine condition. I really didn't want to sell it because I love that lens, but I wasn't using it, so I sold it. And honestly, I got the money right here, and I freaking need this money because I haven't had a car in Texas for I don't even know how long. And I need a car, and I had a car lined up to buy, and it got taken away at the very last second this morning. I don't know if I would have actually bought it, but like, I need a car. I want another portable camera because right now I'm shooting on my A7S II. I don't even have batteries for it. It has to be hooked up to the wall. And so it's like, I don't know. I need another camera for my YouTube stuff. And like, I'm not going to be vlogging. I use that Ursa for my Minecraft video. I used it for my One Piece video that isn't released, but I'm not going to be using, I'm not going to be carrying it around. Whoever camera ops for me eventually is not going to be using that. I can't switch that between me and my friends as we're vlogging a stupid challenge or something. It's just, I'm not going to be able to use it. And to be honest, I've only DP'd a project once in the last, I think, 2 years. And I didn't even use that camera. I used a different camera and it was horrible. I did a horrible job. And every other film job I've been on, I've just been a gaffer, which is because I know lighting. And I know that sensor in and out. I love the Blackmagic sensor, especially the Ursa sensor, the Pixis and the Pocket. But the Ursa sensor, I freaking love it. And I don't want to get rid of it. This is such a cherished camera. I didn't honestly think I'd ever get rid of it. I was kind of hoping that I would keep it forever. And even if it doesn't get used, I could just have it on a tripod in the corner. I was like, that's my camera. You know what I mean? And I have this Sony in that case. Like, I'm never getting rid of this Sony. It's impossible to sell. But honestly, this is still a great camera. It's a little bit cheaper since it's the G1, you know what I mean? So it's kind of old, but it has a lot of good accessories. I have a full lens kit for it. And the money could really help with YouTube videos. It could really help with me getting a car. Me not having a car is limiting me so much. And so I think when I moved here to Texas, which was about almost 2 years ago, year and a half, I kind of had a realization, not a realization, but I had a interesting thought that I was transitioning from a professional video producer, cinematographer, blah blah director from the traditional media market, and I was going to stupid internet. Whoa, my mic just flipped. Anyway, I was going to stupid internet videos. That's what I was doing. And this camera is the last thing holding me to being a professional cinematographer. You know what I mean? Technically, I feel like that if I really ever wanted to, and why am I peaking so bad? My audio is going bad. Anyway, I feel like that technically, if the YouTube stuff didn't work out, I could say, hey, I still have my Ursa. It's a fine camera. Clients aren't going to know shit because it's a big camera and they think it's expensive, so it doesn't matter. And I could take that camera, take my lenses, get a new tripod because I don't really have a tripod anymore, but that's a couple $100, and start doing videos again. Start doing corporate videos, start doing films, whatever the heck. But if I get rid of it now, I have almost officially, completely jumped ship into this YouTuber, Twitch streamer like world. And to be honest, am I even that confident in that? Because yeah, my videos are good. I think my videos are good. Everybody says they love my videos or they're good or they see so much potential, but I haven't released anything. I can't even live the lifestyle. So am I really going to give up a life that I was really good at? I'm very confident in my DP work too. I feel like I would have to get back up to speed to become a professional cinematographer again, but it would probably, honestly, I think only take me 6 months. I still know a lot of it. I just need to practice again. It'd probably take me a couple days on set. But am I officially going to leave all that to really push this YouTube thing, especially when it was only a couple months ago that I thought I was not wanting to do this YouTube thing at all. You know what I mean? So am I really doing that? Am I really giving this thing up? To be honest, I don't know, because I literally just thought of it 5 minutes before I hit the record button. So that was like 15 minutes ago. I don't know. But I'm kind of thinking, yes. It's been sitting here, in this case, unused for months now. And before that, I hadn't even touched it in over a year. You know what I mean? No one out here is asking me to do films. No one in KC is asking me to do films. I went back there and went on a set, and obviously I was like, I was the old head where all the older people all of a sudden know me because I'm back in town, but none of the newer people know me. None of the people who are going to be hiring are hiring me because I'm gone. So it's like, why am I holding on to it? I need money. I need a car. I really want a car. So it's going to be interesting. I don't know if this is the official goodbye. I might sleep on it tonight. I might crunch some numbers to see if it's really going to help that much. I would imagine it does, though, because if I sell this plus my lens package, I could probably get $2,000, $2,500, which would be nice. That'd be really nice. And so I think I might do it, but I'm going to sleep on it. And if I say goodbye, I might do at least a few scenes and just do a tiny little short film with it, maybe like a 1 minute, just here in my house. Just shoot some fun stuff with it one last time. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just thought I'd make a video on it. It's kind of you can see, actually, there's my lens kit right here. This would be actually sad to leave because right here, the elevator money, it has a sticker right there from one of the projects you just saw. That was a fun project. Shout out to Isai. He just started Twitch streaming. I'll put his link in the description. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of sad, but you need to transition. You need to transform, and I lived that life, and it was an amazing life. And I love everybody I shot with that camera. The fact that I got to this camera is amazing. And it still gives me some hope, because even though like I am truly in enemy territory, not enemy territory, but I'm in such new territory. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, man. It's been a while since I've been so bad at something for so long. I have gifted kid syndrome, I think, because like I said, I'm cocky as fuck. I was good at that. You know what I mean? I was really good at that. I was at the top of my age bracket. I definitely think that. I knew what I was doing. Could I get? Well, yeah, I don't know. I just knew what I was doing, and I left it. And now I don't know what I'm doing. I'm at the bottom. I'm at the bottom, man. Especially here in Austin, man. I'm at the bottom. I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm confident enough in myself. Well, I don't know about that. I'm faking it, definitely. But I'm confident enough in myself to give it up, I guess. Because I'm seriously thinking about it. And I think, I mean, like I said, I'll sleep on it, but I think it's happening. So it's gonna be a transition, but it's a needed one. I'll end it with this. I think I've talked about this on this channel before, but there is a show named Bel Air, and the showrunner of that show, his name is Morgan Cooper. Some people have some opinions on him in the local community, but I'll just leave it at that. Morgan Cooper was a cinematographer, just like me, but way, 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 way more successful. He was shooting some bigger stuff, and he was doing really good, but he was younger. He went and made this short film Bel Air that took off. Now he was working with Will Smith, and now he's an executive producer or director or showrunner, whatever the heck of the Peacock show. Greenlit 2 seasons. I don't know if it's still doing good, but I got to have coffee with him once when he got back to KC from LA after like shooting Bel Air or something. And I had a talk, and I was asking him, because I was a cinematographer, but I wanted to become a director. And I said, what was like that transition? You know what I mean? What was that like? And he gave a parable. And I think, like I said, I think I've told this story, but basically there was like a dude, think of Noah's Ark. He knew the world was going to flood. So he spent his whole life building a ship. His entire life was building this boat. Eventually, everybody thought he was crazy. Everybody thought he was insane. Doesn't matter. He was building this boat. He gave up everything for this boat, and then the world flooded. And that boat, all his hard work, all his belief in himself paid off, and he survived. As he's surviving on this boat now in the flooded ocean of the world, he is running out of food. And he sees an island in the distance. So he goes to the island, and he sees this island has food, has vegetation, all that kind of stuff. And he's starving on the boat. But he can't leave his boat. You know what I mean? He can't do it. This is everything he worked for. He loves this boat. This is his entire life. He loves this boat. He can't leave it. And so he stays on the boat. The island drifts away, and he starves to death. And so the idea is, for Morgan, is that the boat was his cinematography career, and he jumped onto the island, left the thing he loved, and became a showrunner director. And if you know you need to do that, then you have to make the leap. You just have to know it. And so for me, I thought that was going to be me as a cinematographer to a director. And now, seemingly, it's cinematographer and or just traditional film production worker, producer, all of the above. I did everything, honestly. I was agency, client, and production, producer, grunt, everything. But mostly cinematographer. At least I was trying to be. And now I'm jumping the entire ship into internet content creation. Anyway, I made that decision almost 2 years ago, but this is my final thing, I think. I don't know if I have anything else that's really tying me to that world. And this is barely tying me to the world, you know what I mean? It's just sitting here, and I feel like it's not getting the use case it should be. So, anyway, that's my rant. I'm a very sentimental person, so it's kind of hard to get rid of something. When I moved here, I got rid of almost everything, so I'm a little bit used to it now. But yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna miss that camera, because that camera, man, that camera is a workhorse. So anyway, I gotta take a shower. It's been 15 minutes of me yapping. I'll give an update, but yeah, shoot, man, I'm gonna sleep on it, but I might be taking pictures of it tomorrow, and I might be posting it on Facebook. So We'll see. We'll see. If you're interested in buying an Ursa Mini Pro G1 and you live in Austin, hit me up. Anyway, this is Ditlone out. By the way, little channel update. Big things happening in February because the whole house is leaving to Japan, except for me. I couldn't freaking afford that. You know how expensive Japan is? So I'm going to be live streaming. I'm going to be making videos, and hopefully I'm getting some friends out here. I want to make some videos with me because I like making videos with people, not always just by myself. Anyway, okay, I'm going to head out. Goodbye.